Hey guys, it's Prabjot, back at you again with another ballroom dance video. This week we'll be talking about line dances. A line dance, just in general, is a dance that involves multiple people participating in order to make the group effort possible. Sometimes you need multiple people to make the entire dance work. I'll be talking about that later on, of an example of that kind of situation. And we have a few different line dances. Line dances aren't really the majority of what we teach or do here at Ballroom, but they are fun to do at times. Maybe at the end of like a social hour. Some examples we'll be talking about later are involve just being in a line. Some involve being in different types of formations. So let's get to it. Alright, so one type of line dance that we do here at Ballroom is called Postie's Jig. Postie's Jig involves the use of 8 people. You can do, if you have more than 8 people, you can still do the dance, you just need multiples of 8. And essentially, this is going to be hard to explain, so I'll show a video of it at the end, but just for explaining it verbally, I'll try the best I can. So you need 8 people in a rectangle sort of formation. So 4 people in 2 rows. And so there's going to be 4 people on the outside, 4 people on the inside of that rectangle. And the 4 people on the outside are going to act as posts and stay stationary. The ones in the middle are going to be moving about. And there's a set pattern, and the dance just repeats over and over and over. And so I'll explain that in just a second, because... So continuing on the explanation of Postie's Jig, so the people on the outside act as posts. Their work is a little more easier or more easily cut out for them. So the posts essentially act stationary and just they facilitate the rotation around a stationary stick or post or pole, if you will, for the moving dancers for the dance. And after one rotation of the dance is done, the roles switch. The last sort of transition step allows for the middle dancers to switch positions with the posts. So everyone gets a turn at trying out both roles in the dance. It's very fun and lively. It's done to sort of like a jig kind of dance. Think like a pirate ship, sort of like just like chaotic kind of dance, but it's very fun. Another example of a dance we do here at Ballroom is contra dance. Contra dancing has origins in many places, like has Scottish origins, English country origins, and even French origins. It's sort of a mix from all over. And contra dancing involves long lines of just couples or pairs of dancers standing across each other in 2 rows, similar to Postie's Jig. But this can involve as many people as you'd like. You don't need multiples of 8 like Postie's Jig, and it's just as lively as Postie's Jig is that I previously explained. You can even do it to the same music as Postie's Jig if you'd like, actually. I believe you can even do it to a song called The Virginia Reel, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah. So for the contra dance we do here at Ballroom, so you essentially, like you just explained, you would have 2 people standing across from each other, and then they would do a series of movements with each other, like a do-si-do, walking around each other, and etc. And then at one point in the dance, the couple furthest to one point of the room, usually towards where the speakers or the music is playing, that couple would initiate sort of a march for each of their lines, and then they would go to the back of the line. They were at the start, now they're at the back, and create a sort of like archway with their hands to allow all of the couples to pass through. And now the couple or pair who were second are now in first position, and then everyone gets to go through in order to get a chance to be the person in first position or the couple in first position. And yeah, so those are our 2 examples of line dances we do here. We do a few more, like maybe Footloose sometimes, but the ones that are more sort of like core to Ballroom are Postie's Jig and that contra dance I just mentioned. In terms of the music, technically you can do them to any 8-count music. They're typically fast and lively and fun. Sometimes if you're not standing close enough together, people will be rushing to get to their roles in the dance, and it's just funny, and it's just a great time. But yeah, any 4/4 count music should work, preferably fast. If it's too slow, it'll get a little boring, I imagine. But yeah, and now I'll just show a few examples of the dances that we've had in the past from actual balls and dances that we've done here at our dance society. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in this week.